Hey everybody, stop MAGA on MAGA crime. Hey everybody, let's stop MAGA on MAGA crime. I'm gonna go ahead and go like viral this time. I think these audience numbers are about to shoot up. So you're here for historic live. Welcome to the Pillar Revolution. We're gonna stop MAGA on MAGA crime. End Mormonic extremism now. Okay, ready to stop MAGA on MAGA crime? We're gonna end Mormonic extremism now. I've been getting a lot of viewers lately, and I just have a feeling today's the day. Today's the day we're going to actually make a movement out of this. I usually end up talking to trolls, not doing that today. I usually end up talking to everybody in the live. Probably not doing that today because we're going to end MAGA on MAGA crime. And we're going to reach, I'm not only hoping to reach a few people like myself who already get it, but just to reach average people this time too. Just to reach a mass of average people, of regular Americans who weren't necessarily paying attention before, but realize it's time to start paying attention now before these MAGA traitors start a civil war. So let's stop MAGA on MAGA crime. Let's stop Mormonic extremism. I'll tell you all about how, but let's call this out to what it is. We'll talk about it so that they'll stop starting this war. Okay? Because they're in the process of starting a civil war and they're going with the plan regardless. You know how many HBCUs got threats from Trump-Near terrorists after one of their own terroristically killed another one of their own? Like, there's a reason I've been wearing this shirt for a few days now. Like, let's stop the MAGA on MAGA crime. Let's stop the Mormonic terrorism. Let's stop the takeover, of our um, government and facilities, our social media platforms and stuff that are enabling all this. Let's shut it down, okay? Before they start a civil war, they're starting a civil war with themselves. They want to start a civil war so bad that they're starting the civil war amongst themselves. Or, Putin's playing them so much, Trump's playing them so much that they're starting a civil war amongst themselves. But they probably know. Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirk probably knew they were starting the civil war and it was going to be one or the other of them. Okay, Charlie Kirk probably didn't know. Point being, they're doing this to themselves to blame other people to start a civil war. Like they're still going with the plan to start a civil war, even if nobody's really biting, if nobody's taking the bait. But people are taking the bait enough to not call that out. And if we're not calling, the sooner we call that out, the easier or less the civil war will be. I've been pointing out lately that, hey, y'all want to start that civil war, you're going to lose it real fast. Like a lot faster than the past civil war. It's not going to be some years long civil war like the last one you lost. It's going to be a few minutes. It's going to be, a few days tops. It's not going to be 3 days, I don't think. It would be like 2, 3 days, maybe 1 or 2 days. And I'm not saying that like, hey, it'll be easy, so let's go ahead and do it. I'm saying it like, let you guys know that one, we'll be, Americans will be swinging for fences against the Trump-Boutonniers. The Trump-Boutonniers wouldn't stand a chance. Like the army will be on our side. The cops will probably even be on our side. I know you guys have been reliably thinking they're Trump Boutonniers, but they're also smarter than that. They can see through this. When you guys are manufacturing a civil war, when you guys want a civil war so bad, when Trump Boutonniers want a civil war so bad, you'll start it between yourselves, between the Groypers and the Kirkites, or whatever you call yourselves. Kirkite Christs. Anyway, you guys are all on the same squad, Trump Boutonniers. Putin is playing you, making you do this. So stop doing it. Stop thinking violence is the answer and you can't wait to get to violence. Just stop the violence. Take a second. Take a breath, like you're always supposed to do. Realize that they're lying to you. And I was trying to be nice about it before. I was like, hey, I feel bad for you guys because somebody you cared about got killed, and then you got told to be angry all day. Really tried to focus your anger to get you to start a civil war. They really got you angry for a whole day. And then after that whole day was gone, you found out that you're blaming the wrong people. That the call came from inside the house, that it was one of your own, that it's MAGA on MAGA crime. And you're like, you know, what do we do now? Calm down and listen to people who've only had your best interests at heart the whole time to tell you that Trump's playing you, that Putin's playing you. Okay? So, okay, that got rid of the last audience member. It's funny, I really had to, and maybe this will go viral anyway. Maybe this this video. Maybe I should just shut this one down because it hasn't gotten an audience. But maybe this will get a big audience, in the future, and I don't mind that. But I think it's really important that right now, which may be another reason I should make it a short live so it posts quickly. But right now is the time to let people know that we're not doing their civil war. They can try so hard to have a civil war that they're starting one between Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirk, but we're not going to do it. And if they try to do it, they should be stopped. I mean, they should be stopped right now because they are trying to do it. So I'm just trying to call it out to that point. I was hoping to reach an audience here without anybody liking or commenting. I don't see how it's going to happen, but I was hoping to reach an audience here. I thought that today was the day because I've been getting thousands of people in my lives lately, which I never did before. But today, I think, is the day I really need to talk about this and reach thousands of people and get even, tens of thousands of people, which I know might seem ironic talking to you. But again, you could there you go, and they're gone. Um, you could like or comment, and it would get to somebody else supposedly. But anyway, because they're trying to start a civil war between themselves, because they're trying to start a civil war so bad, and we're not taking the bait, and they're just starting a civil war between themselves, I think we should stop the Trump boutonnieres. I did see a recent video from an army person, and I'm not even that much pro-military. I'm a pacifist, but I think if the military has to coup and shut down Trump for a little while, that's fine. That would be perfectly acceptable in America right now, considering what they're trying to stop, what they're trying to start. Sorry, what they're trying to start on a piecemeal basis. They're trying to start a civil war. Okay, then there's going to be the question of whose side the army joins when they mobilize. All this messy stuff that doesn't need to happen. I mean, you can stop Trump now when he's not expecting it. So, I mean, am I calling for the coup? I'm just responding to a video that I saw on YouTube, which seemed to suggest that they'll coup, that the military will take over and replace Trump. And now would be the time, is what I'm getting at, to stop the civil war that they're obviously planning. I think about this stuff a lot, but it's not that hard to figure out that all of this is to try to start a civil war, and that they've managed to do it between their own people, MAGA on MAGA crime, Mormonic extremism, Mormonic terrorism, and they're not going to call it that. They're not going to call it Mormonic terrorism. They're not going to call it Mormonic extremism. They're going to call it MAGA on MAGA crime. But that's what it is, and they're doing it to try to get other people involved, so that to try to set off the country, like when you throw a ping pong ball into that experiment with a room full of mousetraps, and they all have a ping pong ball on them. They're trying to get that, but they didn't get the ping pong balls to go the first time, so they're going to throw more ping pong balls in. They don't care. They're trying to kill us all for Putin. Okay, this is a World War slash Civil War plan. But my point is to let them know. I just made some videos about this, but I haven't posted them yet. Let them know you're going to lose those wars quickly. You want to start a civil war in America? You freaking Trump mutineers are going to lose that war quickly, like in a matter of days. You want to start a world war? You want to start World War III with Putin? No, you're going to lose that quickly too. Now, I can't promise that won't be days. I'm not promising the civil war in America will be days. I'm just like letting them know. Like, don't start your stupid civil war in America. You can't even get it started between two of your own squads. They're trying to start a civil war between Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirk, and they've been doing that. And now that they're at the turning point to do it, because they want the civil war to branch out to other people. But it's between them. It's a domestic violence issue. The call's coming from inside the house, and they're doing it to themselves. And I'm not saying let them do it to themselves. I'm saying let's stop them for their own sake. It's MAGA on MAGA crime. It's Mormonic extremism. And we have to stop it and cut it out, because Trump and Putin have a plan for turning it into civil war in America slash World War III. I mean, both of them combined. It's not like you have to choose which war you're in, or that would prevent America from participating in Putin's World War III if he had a civil war going here. Like, duh. Okay, the only person who came in commented is African Child, which who's a racist, Trump Trump-hooteneer, MAGA terrorist, and he says, "Come or give daddy a kiss." No, no, it's not time for your sexual predator stuff. Maybe I should shut down the live and just try to come back later, because that way people can see this sooner. Because we're not, once again, Net and YouTube is only putting Trump Trump-hooteneer terrorists in my If you're not a Trump Putin terrorist, please comment before I shut down the live. Because I don't want to be disrespectful to you if you just got here. I really thought this one was going to do well because MAGA on MAGA crime. We need to stop it. We're trying to stop it to help them. We're trying to stop it to stop their civil war, this Mormonic terrorism, this Mormonic extremism. We're trying to stop it to help them. I can't, I don't know what I can say. This is as nice as I can be. And then they have hit lists against us when we're the Americans trying to save them from being Trump Putineers, trying to start a civil war so bad they'll start it with themselves. Look, I'm not reading your comments anymore, you Trump Putineers. Okay, I'm not reading your comments anymore. Stop commenting them. They're just doing sexual fantasy stuff in comments. Here, I'll show them so other people can read your comments. But I'm not gonna read your comments on my live when all you're doing is sexually harassing me to prove that you're a Nazi, Trump Putineer, pedophile. You're everything you accuse other people of. Which one are you? A groiper? Whose side are you on, African child? Nick Fuentes or Charlie Kirk? Just say that. I'll read that out loud. Which one of them side are you on? Nick Fuentes or Charlie Kirk? This is MAGA on MAGA crime. This is Mormonic extremism. You guys are doing it to yourselves. Whose side are you on? Donald Trump and Nick Fuentes? Or are you on the side of Donald Trump and Charlie Kirk? It's like when they had that war with Iran. Were you on Putin and Iran's side? Or were you on Putin and Netanyahu's side? Or were you on Putin and America's side? It's all Putin. Freaking idiots. We should not let you guys, with your MAGA on MAGA crime and Mormonic extremism, start a civil war in America or against Americans. We should not let any Americans get involved other than in stopping that. So I'm doing my part to stop it because what we're going to need to do is talk you guys down from the civil war you've been planting and relishing over all this time. You're wiping your lips over, licking your lips over. But you know what? You're not going to have it. Or you guys are having it between yourselves right now. But keep it to yourselves. But honestly, don't even do it. Like, I'm one of those people who wants to bake a cake right now. I'm one of those people who's like glad that one of you's gone, but and it's not like I want the rest of you gone. I want the rest of you to change. I want the rest of you to wake up. Stop falling for this terrorism. Okay, so you're on Charlie Kirk. Okay, so you're not on Nick Fuentes' side. I hope the Nick Fuentes people find out about you being on Charlie Kirk's side and not the Nick Fuentes side. See what I'm saying? You guys are starting your stupid civil war. Okay? We're not falling for it. Okay? We're going on record right now at, what is it, like 1 in the afternoon on September 13th, saying we're not doing your civil war. We'll shut your civil war down. It may be that our military needs to coup and take Trump out of office in order to stop it. Since our Congress isn't doing their job, since our Vice President Vance is, too much of a wuss to go into office, he could pull Trump with the 25th Amendment any day. And he'd be real easy to topple because people hate him for doing that. And then, he wears those high heel boots. No, I didn't have a stroke. Did you have a stroke? Would you like one? I mean, you're a Klansman. You just came in sexually harassing me in my live. And then you come in here with all this Klan shit for Charlie Kirk. But again, I hope the Groypers find out who you are. You see what I'm saying? Like, you guys need to stop. You were not falling for your stupid civil war. It's you MAGA Trump Putineers now starting a civil war between yourselves because you couldn't get anybody else to start one with you. Stop. Like, nobody else should get involved in your stupid civil war, but you'll involve other people because you're terrorists. You keep doing that. What comment was held for review by this Klansman Trump Putineer? Anyway, I should shut down the live. Yeah, you did sexually harass me. Stop lying. I did not sexually harass you. What did you say at the very beginning? Oh, you retracted the first 2 messages. Oh my gosh. You fucking MAGA Trump Putineers. Today's not the day. This isn't the live. Okay? Like, because I had an idea that stopping MAGA on MAGA crime right now, stopping Mormonic extremism, would be something people needed to hear about. Stopping the civil war you guys are planning. You guys are plotting this stupid civil war, okay? You guys have been trying to have a civil war ever since. You sent threats to HBCUs as soon as Charlie Kirk was dead. Just like you sent threats to all these black kids, like millions of black kids. You texted them threats as soon as Trump was elected. It wasn't like maybe it was like the revenge threat phone tree network you had set up, for thinking if Trump lost, we're going to start threatening these people and stuff. And maybe you decided to go ahead and use it, even though Trump supposedly won this last election. Or you just wanted to threaten people because your Klansman had won the presidency and you wanted to flex. It's so terrible. And now you've killed Charlie Kirk. Like, I don't care, but I care that you guys did it. I care that you should be held responsible. You're claiming to be on Charlie Kirk's side, but I bet you're actually a Nick Fuentes supporter. I bet that's how that actually goes, and you're just trying to suck up. But, it's like, who are you going to throw off the Senate now? You know? Are you trying to escape the Groypers or the feds? Because you're probably a Groyper, aren't you? You should probably be investigated by the feds. All right, the Timu KGB, the Timu KGB, the FBI can't do shit. They haven't even turned on each other yet. There's got to be one or two good FBI agents left. They could turn on the other ones and point out, oh, wait, we became the Timu KGB. We became the Klan. There's got to be one or two in there ready to. This would be about the time to blow the whistle. African child, the Klansman Trumper. He's definitely a Trumper. He always admits to be a Trumper. You can see in comments he's on Charlie Kirk's side, and he's a Klansman, saying George Floyd died for your sins. You probably assassinated Kirk. No, we know who assassinated Kirk. He was one of your clan. He was a Groyper, a Nick Fuentes follower. This is MAGA on MAGA crime. It's Islamic extremism. Let me just mute this asshole so I can stop getting distracted by him. Absolutely terrible Klansmen. And that's who Net and YouTube always picks from my live. These fucking Klansmen. These fucking Trump-near MAGA types. These fuckers who are trying to start a civil war right now. Oh my gosh. Margaret Mercer is Bruce Willis my brother. Why do I only get these fucking trolls? Anyway, I'm trying to help them out. Like, I'm trying to say, stop trying to start a civil war. Stop going off being terrorists and killing people. Especially people that have nothing to do with this. Stop having hit lists. And if the Timu KGB FBI wants to do something, you can stop the people who have hit lists of people on the left for celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. Fuck Charlie Kirk. Fuck all y'all. Okay, but you're trying to start a civil war amongst yourselves, so keep it to yourselves. You best not involve anybody else in it. You don't want the fucking smoke. Civil War II, you'll lose way faster than you lost the first one. It's not going to go no damn years. Okay? Y'all are going to be shown out to be as unpopular and as minimal and as, you might have 300 guns, but you don't have but 2 trigger fingers, if that. Especially we get the military on our side. Like, the military doesn't need to follow no Trump treasonous orders. Hello, Euless. Who is Euless? Are you trolling for people? You joined 1 month ago with no subscribers. Let's go ahead and screenshot that. You have a face of somebody on there. I'm sure you could be easily tracked. So we at least caught one more Nazi Trump-Putineer. A new Nazi Trump-Putineer pedophile threatener. You're a pedophile. I can tell. You're a pedophile. You're a Nazi. You're Trump-Putineer. Which side are you on? Nick Fuentes' side or Charlie Kirk's side? Which side of the Civil War that you guys are trying to start with yourselves are you on? Nick Fuentes or Charlie Kirk? Because it was a Nick Fuentes supporter who shot Charlie Kirk. So, you're all Nazis. Your name says you're a pedo. Oh my gosh. And you obviously support Trump, who's a pedo. That makes you a pedo. Okay, but are you on Nick Fuentes' side or Charlie Kirk's side in your civil war that you're trying to start that we're not going to do? You're on both of them side, right? So you and Putin, are you on Putin and Nick Fuentes' side or are you on Putin and Charlie Kirk's side? You see, so you and Putin are on the side of Putin and Trump against America, right? Well, we're not doing that civil war. Or if we do that civil war, y'all are going to lose it really fucking fast. Right, we know you're a pedophile. Okay, we got it. You're a pedophile. Okay, your account's you joined 1 month ago. You're a pedophile, and I've got a screenshot of that. I can send to the Timu KGB, the FBI, but they'll recruit you for ICE because they're pedophiles. So I'm not going to do that. I'll send it to the Nazi hunters. See how that works, you fucking Nazi pedophile, terrorist. You're not on God's side. Your God is fake. Okay? The goddess is real. Jesus is from the goddess. Okay? Church of Judas is going to replace all patriarchy, Christianity, war, and Trumpism. All your bullshit church, your Antichrist church, gets replaced. Okay? Tell your church about that. You fucking traitor. Yeah, it is. I can read your name right there. It says your name is, you're a pedo. Like, how can somebody not want to hunt you down right now? Like, just by the rules of the Bible. Doesn't that what the Bible says to do to you pedos? Anyway, I'm going to shut down the live since fucking net and YouTube keeps putting pedophiles in my live and doesn't, and we're sitting here identifying them as pedophiles. Like, can I just go ahead and report you? Have other people reported you? I'm going to go ahead and report you for child abuse. Oh my gosh, you fucking pedophile. And just screenshot that I'm reporting you for child abuse so that when net and YouTube lets you continue, it'll show that net and YouTube is a pedophile platform promoting pedophiles like fucking Roblox. The comment is no longer visible to anybody but the commenter. I have to report every one of your comments before YouTube will stop a pedophile. I don't need to give you my name. You're a fucking pedophile. Okay, look, and you're on both Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirk's side. You're a fucking pedophile trying to start a civil war in America. You're on Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirk's side, and you're a terrorist. You're a pedophile terrorist. You're a Nazi because you support Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirk and Trump. Like, I've caught you. Okay, you've been sufficiently caught. You pedophile Nazi, Nick Fuentes, Charlie Kirk supporter. Just got to screenshot more of your content for the Nazi hunters. Oh my gosh. I have so much fucking content for the Nazi hunters. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted by the Trump-Putineer terrorist Nazi pedophile that net and YouTube always finds for my fucking lives. Net and YouTube, you're a piece of Nazi shit. Okay? You're a Nazi-anist piece of shit. Oh my gosh, the pedophile still said, I just sent this to Homeland Security. Good. Except you're applying for a job as a Nazi. Exploring Bug, who I've recognized before, says, do you support LGBTQ? Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't I do that? Look, you guys are trying to start a civil war between Charlie Kirk and Nick Fuentes. Which one do you support, Exploring Bug? Charlie Kirk or Nick Fuentes? I'm trying to get you in trouble with the other side. Because you dumbasses need to deal with yourselves or shut the fuck up. Okay? You need to shut the fuck up and listen. You guys are trying to start a civil war. If you start attacking other people outside of your own groups, if it stops being MAGA on MAGA crime, and you try to start a civil war with this motherfucker, y'all gonna lose really fucking quick. We're gonna have the military on our side. Trump ain't gonna be commander and shit. Okay? Like, don't even think you have a fucking prayer or a fucking God to pray to, because you don't. You're Trump-Putineers. You just got Putin and Trump and Nick Fuentes and fucking Charlie Kirk. That's what you got. You're all on the same side. You're all fucking evil. Why are you gay? I'm not even gay. That's what's so fucking ridiculous about you Nazis. And there's nothing wrong with being gay. It's not an insult. Saying why are you gay just shows you're homophobic, which I'm not insulting you by calling you homophobic. I'm pointing out you're a homophobic, Nazi, pedophile, terrorist, traitor. Stop. Like, the list goes on, but I don't want to go on. It's bad fucking energy. Speaking of which, because you guys helped me with this the other day, I'm going to extract the curses from all the Trump-Putineers in comments. I'm cursing Trump with them. And I'm going to extract the curses from all the Trump-Putineers in comments. And I'm cursing Putin with them. And I'm extracting the curses from all the Trump-Putineers in comments. And I'm cursing Netanyahu with them. And fucking Net and YouTube, too, better fucking shape up and put some real people in this bitch. I'm going to shut the live down. Take a nip, go buttercup. Take a nip, go buttercup, says Carl Spencer. Take a nip, go buttercup. Take a nip, go buttercup. The fucking Russianest shit anybody's seen. Look, you Russians need to go ahead and overthrow Putin real quick. Because if you make somebody else do it for you, it ain't going to be pretty. Y'all might as well make it pretty. Overthrow Putin. If you Russians don't fucking overthrow Putin, and you, speaking of which, you might be trolling for somewhere besides Russia, which means you can't stop an advance on Moscow. Prigozhin almost took that shit. Took that piece of shit, Moscow. Prigozhin almost took it. Just turning around backwards. Any Russian fucking column can go take Russia back. Just like USA's military may be required to coup and throw out fucking traitor Trump. I mean, they should be required to do that. I believe my interpretation of the Constitution is they've been required to do that. They just haven't done it yet. Maybe they're waiting for him to go extra too far. We'll see. I would think that you guys shooting each other. I would think that you guys trying to start a civil war, the MAGA on MAGA crime, Mormonic extremism, that you guys are trying to start, Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirk. I would think that that'd be enough. You guys doing that to each other. So which side are you on, Exploring Bug? Are you on Nick Fuentes' side? Are you glad Nick Fuentes, got the win by killing Charlie Kirk, or are you on Charlie Kirk's side and you want to round up the Nick Fuentes supporters? Which one are you on? Which side are you on, Exploring Bug? Fucking Nazi Trump-Putineer, pedophile, piece of shit. You're a pedophile. There's the truth. You're a pedophile. Oh, that's Carl Spencer being a pedophile. Okay, Exploring Bugs on Charlie Kirk's side. So, do you know that this other guy, that pedophile that was in the comments earlier, if you scroll up, the guy whose name announces himself as a pedophile, did you know that guy is a Nick Fuentes person? That he's cheering on Nick Fuentes killing Charlie Kirk? Did you know that? Nick Fuentes supporter killing Charlie Kirk? Okay, Carl Spencer says, bet you get reported on that one, Buttercup. You're going to report shit all day. Net and YouTube never does anything to me for my lives because I never say anything wrong in my lives. You Nazis, you pedophiles, you Nazi pedophiles say something wrong, but you know what? You Nazi pedophiles come back too. So YouTube is seeing you make all these fucking Nazi pedophile comments and it ain't doing shit. So Net and YouTube, just like when they caught the head of Israel's cybersecurity in a pedophile state a week or two ago. Now 25 of you know that they caught the head of Israel's cybersecurity in a pedophile sting. 4 of you left really quickly. So no, I can't hear it. I can't hear it. 21 of you now know that when they caught Israel's head of cybersecurity in a pedophile sting a week or two ago, and then they let him go, that makes the people who caught him pedophiles too. Now that you know, if you don't tell somebody about it, you're a fucking pedophile. That's how that shit works. Somebody else left as soon as they could. 20 people. You 20 people definitely better tell somebody that they caught the head of Israel's cybersecurity in a pedophile sting, or else you're pedophiles. It's like you caught the cooties. You fucking Nazi pieces of shit. Anyway, if Net and YouTube finds anybody good for this live, tell me. Otherwise, I'm shutting it down. You fucking Nazis don't deserve me. Y'all are fucking trying to start a civil war. We're not falling for it. You're fucking MAGA on MAGA crime. Fucking Mormonic extremism. Mormonic terrorism. Yeah, it's just a bunch of Nazi crap. Okay, 502 Outlaw. I'll read your comment because you might not be a Nazi Trump-Putineer. If your comment is Nazi Trump-Putineer, that's it for the live. You ruined it for the whole class. Now, we'll see. If anybody else manages to write a non-Nazi comment in the time it takes me to read 502 Outlaw's comment, it's 502 numerals 502 Outlaw. And 502 Outlaw. Oh, it says retard, I reported you. No, that's Roscoe. Sorry, Roscoe says report. He's so scared. What a scared little Nazi bitch. And then Net and YouTube wants to side with the Nazis. Wants to side with the people who are coming into my live to threaten me and then be Nazis. And all I'm trying to do is help them. All I'm trying to do is, hey, you guys can stop trying to start a MAGA on MAGA civil war. You guys can stop fighting amongst yourselves to try to include other people and start a civil war. You can stop doing that. I'm just trying to help say stop your fucking stupid ass Trump-Putineer plan to start a civil war in America. Stop it. I'm just calling it out. We saw exactly what it was. This is going to be posted for YouTube for anybody to see for all the rest of human history in just a few minutes. Your fucking reports aren't going to stop shit because you're the goddamn Nazis trying to keep your civil war going because you're getting so close. No. Fuck you and your civil war. Okay? It's a civil war between Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirk right now. And you guys are on, I'm on Nick Fuentes and Putin and Trump's side. I'm on Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirk and Trump's side. You can't be on all these sides. They're all against all of us, okay? They have this fracturing network of Nazis that you belong to that's going to turn one branch of itself against the other until it gets other people involved. It's fucking obvious and stupid. And we should have to put up with it. I'm sorry. I said I would read, what's his name? 502 Outlaws. Did you see what the FBI released this morning? The FBI was first alerted about Tyler Robinson from his... What? No, now you're trying to bring transgender people into it again? Don't you realize that's what Nazis do? Transphobia and homophobia is the sign of Nazism. It's fascism. It's what you guys are. I mean, probably you know you are and you're trying to be it now. Don't be it in this life. I'm a fucking witch. I will extract the curses from you fucking Nazi Trump-Putineer pedophiles, and I will curse Trump with them. I will extract the curses from you Nazi pedophile Trump-Putineer traitor terrorists, and I will curse Putin with them. I will extract the curses from you Nazi pedophile, not Zionist, Nazianist, pedophile, terrorist traitors, and I will curse Netanyahu with them. Now, 35 of you know that they caught the head of Israel's cybersecurity in a pedophile sting in Las Vegas a couple weeks ago, and the cops who caught him became pedophiles by letting him go. Now, 35 of you are either already pedophiles, 5 of you left. 35 of you are either already pedophiles or you're going to become pedophiles. Now that you know this and you don't tell anybody. Okay? You can look it up to prove it's true or whatever. But now that you know it, if you don't tell anybody, you've just become a pedophile. Okay? And that's not an excuse to go hurt kids. That's to be ashamed of what you are and to change everything about yourself. Okay. Carl Spencer says, I'm not Russian. My name doesn't start with K, dumbass. Russian. I'm not Russian. My name doesn't start with K, dumbass. Dumbass. My name doesn't start with... You know whose name does start with K? Trump's. Special Agent Krasnov. He works for Putin and has for 40 fucking years. Aiden Kirsch says, thoughts on Charlie Kirk's death. Who fucking Ray? Okay, are you asking an American? Were you expecting an American response? What do you think of my thoughts on Charlie Kirk's death is? My thoughts are, you guys did it. It's MAGA on MAGA crime. It's Mormonic extremism. That's my thoughts on it. Somebody give me a like, or I'm shutting down the live. I cannot stand fucking net and YouTube putting 33 goddamn Nazi pedophiles in my lives. I don't want to talk to you motherfuckers, except to say stop your goddamn civil war. Nobody else is going for it, and if anybody else does go for it, y'all are going to lose real quick. The more people you guys suck into your civil war between Charlie Kirk and Nick Fuentes, between Putin and Trump and Charlie Kirk, and Putin and Trump and Nick Fuentes, the more people you get sucked into your civil war, the faster y'all are going to lose. I'm not saying stop it so that you can stick around and we can talk about it more. I'm saying stop it so you can change, stop ever having done this stuff, and we don't have a fucking civil war again that you're going to lose again, just a lot faster this time. 502 Outlaw says, both sides are just slamming everyone with propaganda. That's not propaganda. The truth probably feels like a whole load, like a truckload upon you guys right now. We'll accept the truth, okay? You guys are doing it. You guys are the terrorists. You guys are the pedophiles. You guys are the Nazis. You guys are the fucking traitors. Stop. Just stop being that. I'm not even talking about what needs to happen to you for that. I'm saying stop being it. But you know what needs to happen to you for it. I'm not even saying that should happen. I'm not even saying what needs to happen to you legally should happen. I'm just saying stop doing it. Stop your goddamn civil war. Carl Spencer says he's ecstatic about it. He's a sick poopy. Dude, I'm the one telling you to stop killing each other and stop and more importantly, stop killing us. Far more importantly than stop killing each other, stop killing us. Stop killing Americans. Okay, we know you guys are fucking Nazis. You guys are Trump-Putineers. You guys are fucking traitors. You guys are terrorists. You guys are pedophiles. You'll do anything for the fucking pedophile Trump. Anyway, go brush your teeth. You at mom's house. Reported you loser. Those are all from Roscoe. Let's check out Roscoe's channel activity. Roscoe joined 13 years ago. Net and YouTube has let this Nazi terrorist, who all he does is come in here and threaten to do some Nazi shit, on YouTube for 13 fucking years. Who killed Charlie Kirk? Tyler Robinson. He's a groiper for Nick Fuentes. Do you not watch the news? Nick Fuentes, another MAGA Trumpootineer that Trump had dinner with Kanye West. Nick Fuentes, Kanye West, and Trump all had dinner together. Okay? Nick Fuentes had a supporter who just murdered Charlie Kirk. Are you guys dumb? Like, what the fuck? How dumb can you fucking be? Why do you look 70? The guy who was bragging about reporting me is now saying, why do you look 70? Roscoe, when all I can do is report. Why do you look 70? Fucking Nazis. It's always trans hate. Yeah, you guys always hate trans people. Trans people didn't do shit. 502 Outlaw. It's a fact. Look it up. Aiden Kirsch says, really? Yeah, Aiden Kirsch. Did you not hear the news? E pluribus unum. A new challenger has arrived. It says, there are too many people. If you drop out, I think life would open up. I think of all the land that would open up. There's so much land. There's too much land. I drove across the country recently. There's so much land. We need more people. And that's a Nazi thing to say. E pluribus unum. Let me go ahead and get your channel activity. You joined 12 years ago with 4 subscribers. And let's screenshot that for the Nazi hunters. And screenshot your comment for all the evidence we need for somebody to hunt you down because you're a goddamn Nazi terrorist, Trumpootineer. And look, you guys killed Charlie Kirk, okay? E pluribus unum is one of the ones who helped kill Charlie Kirk, so hunt him down for that reason if you actually give a fuck. All right, you don't. You're a freaking crick, baby, says Carl Spencer. All we get are these Nazi fucking Trumpootineers. Net and YouTube, what the fuck is wrong with you? 502 Outlaw. It's MAGA on MAGA crime. It's Mormonic extremism. We got to stop these Nazis. 502 Outlaw. Look it up. It's a fake. Don't be afraid. Look it up. Look up what? What are we even talking about? Michael Fox says, loser. We have to shut this live down. It's all fucking pedophiles and Nazis. It's all pedophiles and Nazis. Every single comment is a goddamn pedophile and a Nazi. It's fucking crazy. Who do you guys support? Nick Fuentes or Charlie Kirk? Nick Fuentes who killed Charlie Kirk or Charlie Kirk who got killed? Which one? Which one do you guys support? This guy needs to take loads, says Carl Spencer. Fucking Nazi pedophiles. You couldn't be more wrong. You will apologize for disinformation once you no longer deny it. 502 Outlaw, you're the disinformation. You're like so fucking Russian right now. How long you been trans? Roscoe, who's bragging about reporting me and telling everybody to report me, is not like, how long you been trans? Having all types of fantasies. E pluribus unum is like, this is what's on the other side of glory hole. E pluribus unum has says, this is what's on the other side of the glory hole, and I don't even know how many guns I have. How many do you have? I don't even know how many guns. I have so many. So you're a weapons cache. E pluribus unum is a groiper weapons cache. If you guys want revenge for Charlie Kirk, E pluribus unum is your guy. He's the one who helped, what's his name? He's got so many guns you can't even count them, but you only got 2 trigger fingers at best, don't you? And a drone don't care shit about that. You're a weapons cache. And you also said, there are too many people if you drop 1 out of 3. Oh, if you drop 1 out of 3, you pluribus wants to genocide 33% of the population. That's how much of a fucking Nazi he is. That's all that Net and YouTube finds. So report E pluribus unum for being a goddamn Nazi terrorist. If you drop 1 out of 3, think of all the land that would open up, is what he says. Nazi terrorist. That's what you guys are. You guys shot Charlie Kirk. E pluribus unum is the one who got Charlie Kirk killed. So y'all can be mad about that or not, but it's MAGA on MAGA crime. It's Mormonic extremism. I'm English, actually. Michael Fox says, I'm English, actually. Well, you're apparently a Trumpootineer terrorist. That still makes you a terrorist in England. I'm in 3rd Ward, Houston. Come through. Says E pluribus unum. No, you ain't no 3rd Ward, Houston. I'm in 3rd Ward, Houston. I thought it was 5th Ward. I'm in 3rd Ward, Houston. Come through. I'm in 3rd Ward, Houston. Come through. Oh my gosh, these fucking Nazi pedophiles. Okay, Thistle. We have a real person in here. Thistle, who says, thank you, Thistle. I'm so sorry I missed your comment earlier. I will gladly talk only to you, Thistle, if you leave more comments. Thank you, and welcome to the Fairy Liberation Front, Pillar Revolution, Church of Judas, Peace Pipe Party, Unicopia, unicorn religion. Okay, Thistle, thank you. I think MAGA needs to reevaluate their beliefs. Thank you, Thistle. I'm going to take that that rare like, as a sign that you're still in the live. I'm only going to read Thistle comments because all the rest of you are Nazi pedophiles. So, and somebody asked who killed Charlie Kirk. The person who killed Charlie Kirk was a Nick Fuentes follower. So, anyway, that's what all of the inscriptions on all of the bullets prove. They don't have any imagination. They're very stupid people. Sorry, I don't know if this will lift any more comments, and maybe I'm not going to read any more comments. Maybe I'm going to go ahead and shut the live down because it's full of 26 fucking Nazis. It's pathetic. He is too chicken shit to meet a real man. He is too chicken. Zephinhell said he is too. This time with just one O. He is too chicken shit to meet a real man. Where do you live? You should meet with me, Jaman said. And then with one guy's back to report. We did report you. Oh, you're so reporting. Oh, you're reporting. You're reporting. Oh, you're reporting. Nazis are going to report to burn books. Nazis can't stop burning. Not enough books for Nazis to burn. Everyone hates you fucking Nazis. Okay, who's giving me likes? Speak up so I can talk to you. Because I don't want to talk to these fucking Nazis. Anyway. Who are the pedophiles in the chat you're referring to as Nazi? Can you not see every other comment? Every comment is from a pedophile Nazi, except for there's somebody named Thistle who was a good person. But yeah, every single comment is from a pedophile Nazi Trump-Mutineer who's cheering on Charlie Kirk getting killed by Nick Fuentes supporter. So I'm just trying to say, stop your stupid civil war. Stop your MAGA on MAGA crime. Stop your Mormonic extremism. Soy boy. Roscoe says, soy boy. Lou Square says, so what am I then? I don't know. Since you're asking about it, you seem like a neutral person, which I'm glad to talk to a neutral person or somebody who doesn't really identify as a Nazi or a Trump-Mutineer or a pedophile. It'd be great if you're not a pedophile, but you're the only one, which is why Net and YouTube, instead of protecting you motherfuckers and letting you guys have channels for 13 years perping on kids, they should shut you down and help people arrest you or round you up. Make sure you report this channel, Blasco says. You fucking Nazis. You fucking terrible Nazis. Tired of feminine men. Well, go ask for different specifications on your Grindr profile. You fucking stupid Jaman. Like, there's everything great about being gay. In fact, all you homophobes are surely gay. You're just in the closet. So just go be gay. Like, I'm saving your life right now. Go be gay. Because you could all be hooking up with each other instead of trying to harass me. Just go be gay. Like, stop not being gay. Okay? Being gay will save your life. Sex is one of the best cures for fascism. And especially if you're not going to be satisfied having sex with people like like whatever, Nick Fuentes. I mean, until you're having sex with people like Nick Fuentes. Go have sex with people like Nick Fuentes. The guy who just shot Charlie Kirk. If he's your hero, if Putin and Nick Fuentes and Trump are your heroes or if Charlie Kirk and Trump and Putin are your heroes. Like, it's the same. You guys are idiots. They're turning against each other, or they've turned you against us. But you're really also against each other. You're the ones responsible for this stuff. Okay, all we have is more Nazi comments. Powder bottom. Roscoe says, you're a grinder, fools, because Carl Spencer. Are you Muslim? Question mark. What's wrong with being Muslim? Being Muslim's fantastic. You guys, Mormonic terrorism, Mormon terrorism, MAGA on MAGA crime. That's what you guys are. You guys are Mormon terrorists, MAGA on MAGA crime. That's what you guys are. That's what Grapers are. You're MAGA on MAGA terrorism, crime. You're white on white, MAGA terrorism, crime. That's what you guys are. What happened to your nose? Nothing. It's still there. 502 Outlaw says, Lance Twiggs is Tyler's lover. Male transitioning to female. Reported to the FBI that Tyler asked him to retrieve the rifle. New York Post, USA Today, look it up. Dude, he told his dad. His dad turned him in. New York Post. Like, trying to KGB, Timu KGB, FBI, twist this shit around. Ain't gonna work. People see the truth. It's just gonna get you identified as somebody who's on the part of the network of trying to twist things around. Make sure you report, says Roscoe. Jimon, you're 57 years old, dude, wearing a Spider-Man shirt. Dude, this is in honor of Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirk. Which side are you on? Nick Fuentes, Putin, and Trump, or Charlie Kirk, Putin, and Trump? Which one? You know, you're shooting each other, you dumbasses. This is to help you dumbass people who live on the internet, who will go out and shoot people and write internet slogans on your fucking bullets to stop you dumbass people from doing any more of this shit. This is public service, you motherfucking Nazi, Trump-eared, pedophile, terrorist, traitor piece of shit. Public goddamn service. Oh, Shimmy Schwiggs. Shimmy Schwiggs is a Nazi pedophile I've seen before, saying, well, 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 well. Carl Spencer is a Nazi pedophile, Trump Putin saying he's been wearing that shirt for days. Exactly! I've been wearing this shirt for days to commemorate you fucking Nazi fucks! To point you Nazi fucks out that you're the ones shooting each other. I've been wearing it for days because you can tell it's you motherfuckers. You're doing it to yourselves and you're trying to blame us. You're such fucking whiny little bitches. Such fucking whiny little terrorist bitches. Yeah, I've been wearing this shirt for days. I just told you why. God damn. You dumbasses. Your mom needs a phone deck. Which Spider-Man movie do you like? I like all the Spider-Man movies. Thank you for asking just a normal fucking question, by the way. I like all the Spider-Man movies. I really like the Into the Spider-Verse cartoons. I'm not going to go off on that too much because we need to stop you stupid-ass Nazis from having a war. Trying to start a civil war that you will lose. If you start a civil war with more than just your own Nazi selves, you're going to lose it so fucking fast. Okay? I promise you that. You're going to regret that you didn't help me help you stop it right now. The accent is stupid. Yeah, Russians are fucking stupid. Y'all Russians need to fucking overthrow Putin. Just like we need to overthrow Trump. Shit ain't hard. This war will be the bloodiest war of the history of the world. Oh, you want so much blood. What are you, a fucking vampire? You a fucking tick? You ain't shit, E pluribus unum. You're a Nazi. Stop being a goddamn Nazi. All you do is prove. Let me just screenshot that shit. All you do is prove that you Nazis, that you Trump Putineers are Nazis. All you trolls have ever done is prove screenshot your stupid comment. So I'm turning this bullshit off. That way it'll post maybe sometime today or tomorrow. But next time I'm not letting these trolls do this. Trans girlfriend is working with the FBI now. E pluribus unum says, I like us leaking his 40s, but they're trying to stay at you with a frohawk. Zephyr says, what do you only live inside the baby? You do not live in country. What only you live in soy boy? Zephenhel actually wrote, Zephenhel, all one word, actually wrote, what city you live in soy boy? We know you don't live in the country. Jaman says, go shower, you Brit looking tea drinking vegan soy boy. Michael Fox says, you sound like child predators. No, all you guys are child predators. You support Trump, who is a child predator, so you're child predators. They also caught the head of Israel cybersecurity in a pedophile sting the other day, and you guys won't talk about it, so that makes you child predators. Shimmy Swig says, oh, like the Annunciation shooter? Oh. Exploring Bug says, I want to donate some money for this guy. Shimmy Swig says, that's right, get made pussy. I'd love to see you try something. I'm trying to save you motherfuckers from your own goddamn stupid-ass civil war you can't get anybody else to engage with you in. And you better not try. Sean Fink said, dude, don't change his clothes. And I put this shirt back on to make fun of you fucking Nick Fuentes, Charlie Kirk supporters killing each other. His mom's on vacation and can't do laundry. Ha ha ha, oh, the shirt is all crusty. Where's Chris Heaton when you need him? At your house. He needs to be at your house. Nasty pedophile. That's what you guys are. If you guys are against pedophiles, you should be against Trump. Take a beat. Okay, sorry. It's all just the same Nazis commenting, so I'm not going to read any more Nazi stuff. Report these people for spreading misinformation. Thank you, Coleman. And we will report him on those too. What? What's up? Nice art in the background. Okay, Dracenon. Thank you, Dracenon. I enjoy your normal comment. Let me talk to you for a second instead of all these Nazis. Thanks for being here, Dracenon. Appreciate your compliment on the art. Since there's no more, you a Biden fan? Just curious. I mean, Biden was a lot better than the Nazi we have right now. I watched a bunch of Charlie Kirk stuff the other day. Seems like a very okay. So you're a Nazi. I watched a bunch of Charlie Kirk stuff the other day. Seems like a very reasonable bloke. Can't believe people hated him so much that they killed him. No, Nick Fuentes had somebody kill him. You killed. It's a MAGA on MAGA crime. It's Mormonic extremism. You guys did it to yourselves. That's the last thing I'm going to say. Except for Sixth Sense Amelia. Hello, good morning. Sorry, Sixth Sense Amelia. I will talk to you briefly. But let me come back live again. YouTube comment seems to be hell. Lots of alt-right brain farts. Yeah, Net and YouTube selects these Nazis because Net and YouTube is Nazier than living fuck. Net and YouTube protects the genocide. I mean, right now, I got kicked off of TikTok for supporting Palestine and for criticizing Trump. But no wonder, because Trump captured TikTok. But I got kicked off TikTok before Trump captured it too, for supporting Palestine. So, TikTok has been compromised to some degree, but it's a lot better than this bullshit. Shooter was a MAGA. Shooter was Trump Boutonniere. Shooter was a Draper, a Nick Fuentes person. Anyway, Christopher Davenport, haha, love the accent. Keep it up. I'm glad you're taking some sense into these right tards. I mean, you can't talk sense into them, but I'm really trying to do it for people like you, Christopher, when you come across the live, so that you can see that there is representation for real people on YouTube. And all I'm trying to do is tell them to stop MAGA on MAGA crime, stop Mormonic extremism, start trying to start a civil war. Because first of all, if they do start a civil war by making this branch out to beyond their own house, their own domestic violence, they're going to lose it real quick. Oh, Gimme Squigs is like, I'm going to post post a person's address so that you can terrorize them. Like, that promotes terrorism. I gotta report it for promotes terrorism. There we go. Promotes terrorism report. But I mean, they're going to let you do it because you've done it before, and I've reported you before for promoting terrorism and get someone's address in my town, and you're a Nazi. Like, that makes you the most Nazi person in the world. And these other people are Nazis for being on your team. I'll just keep reporting it, I guess. There. Skimmy Swigs was timed out by Puffin for 86,000 seconds. Okay. There we go. Promotes terrorism report. I hope you guys lose your channels, but Net and YouTube will probably keep it. I hope you guys lose your channels and have to start a whole new account when your account was... How old was Sean Fink's account that he's ready to lose? 11 years. 11 years ago. I hope they do take your account. Actually, I hope they take more than that. But here we go. How to report the goddamn Nazis. Who else wants to play? Who else wants to play Dox a Nazi? Because you can dox yourself as a Nazi on my live. The Nazi hunters will find you. Traceyon says, Sean got that jealousy. Wishes a woman would be interested in him. Probably. Hello there. Yes, Michelle. Oh, wow. Did you come at a great time? I was just talking about MAGA on MAGA crime. How we need to stop Mormon extremism. Mormonic extremism. Mormonic terrorism. How Nick Fuentes got Charlie Kirk. Nick Fuentes and Trump and Putin got Charlie Kirk, Trump and Putin all riled up. But I got to shut the live down. Like, these Nazis are like, yeah, the Nazi hunters. You're going to come for you, Carl Spencer. Let's get Carl Spencer's channel activity. Joined 8 years ago, has 6 subscribers. Says things like Nazi hunters, laughing my ass off. Plank swings. Prank swings is something Nazi hunters, or Carl said that the Nazi hunters can use to track them down. Yeah, Nazi hunters, because we make movies and miniseries, TV miniseries about hunting Nazis for the rest of their lives, hunting concentration camp guards like the ones working Alligator Auschwitz for the rest of their lives. So you fucking Nazis need to know that you should be goddamn hunted down. No fucking trials, fucking pieces of shit. This is the trial right here. You guys already gave us all the evidence we know. Okay, Richard Fried. You want to put somebody's address in here in a fucking terrorist cell? You're getting reported for fucking terrorism. Why would somebody share somebody's address in here other than to threaten them and to promote terrorism? You fucking terrorist pieces of shit. Richard Reed joined 18 years ago. Wants to lose his 18-year-old YouTube channel. But will YouTube remove the channel of somebody who's doing terrorism? No. Oh my gosh, you fucking Nazis. Fucking Nazi pieces of shit. Yeah, fucking threatening you, boy. You don't deserve the title boy, you fucking Nazi terrorist piece of shit. I'm just trying to catch the next one. Just trying to catch the next one. Oh, I understand what terrorism is. You don't even organize locally. You get timed out for 24 hours, you Nazi terrorist piece of shit. Oh, Ninja Khan is a fucking Nazi terrorist, Klansman, Trumpootineer who's been terrorizing my channel for about 9 years. Every single day. Every fucking day. Just proving that Trumpers are Nazis, that you're all goddamn terrorists, that you're trying to start a MAGA on MAGA crime civil war, and you ain't bringing us into it. Except for to wipe y'all motherfuckers up. White Girl Magic says, which parents are said to be more significant in the IQ of the offspring? Answer this question. You can improve Plex. Strategies to fix the group who scores lowest. Oh my fucking god, you goddamn Nazis. Anyway, I'm shutting down the live. I just wanted to catch some more of you Nazis, but White Girl Magic says, in life you can choose to lean right or choose to lean left, but in the end we're going to end up like Cracker, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Oh, in a casket. Like you said, we're going to end up like that cracker. End up in a casket. No, not R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Fuck you. Fuck you Nazis, okay? This is what you Nazis started. You Nazis are trying to start a civil war, okay? Don't report this stream. Report your damn selves. Turn yourselves in. I'm trying to help y'all out. I'm trying to help you idiots from having a civil war. But we're not going to, if we participate, it's going to be to mop y'all motherfuckers up. Okay, Michelle says, friend, this is a waste of your intellect. Oh, I know. I have no space for this in my life. I love you and return a different day. No, I'm shutting down the live anyway. You're not missing anything. But thanks. Yeah, this is just fucking Nazis terrorizing me. And it's what they do. It's all they can do. Okay, just making sure. All right. Bye, Nazi terrorist. I tried to save you guys from your stupid civil war. I talked to 43 of you. While you're here, 43 of you should know that they caught the head of Israel's cybersecurity in a pedo sting a week or two ago, but they let him go. And you guys are pedophiles too, because you're not going to say anything about it. So, proved it. Subscribe. See you next time. Sixth Sense Amelia. Sorry about this, Sixth Sense Amelia. I'll just block the Nazis next time. I should go ahead and block them all right here. I just asked what at the address and where it was, but hey, so don't post people's addresses, you fucking doxing Nazi, Richard Fried, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Okay? You joined 8 months ago. You got no subscribers. You're probably a groiper. Whose side are you on? Groiper or fucking Nick? Are you on Nick Fuentes and Trump and Putin side of this civil war you're trying to start? Or are you on Charlie Kirk and Trump and Putin side of the civil war you're trying to start? You dumbass Nazi pieces of shit.